Puff got one of the hottest DJs off of Hot 97 because she wanted to put up a picture of him getting his pants pulled down.
There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such.
And she allegedly has been avoiding Puffy. You know, my thing about when you date a mogul, like he can hire a plane right now, land on the roof of the hotel where she's staying, pay people off at the front desk. I'm already paranoid.
But y'all have bad blood for a while.
Real bad.
Real bad blood.
The worst blood.
The worst blood.
Diddy is going to jail for the disgusting crimes he has been charged with. What's sad is that the entire time that he's been hurting these women, Wendy Williams has been trying to expose his problematic behavior. So let's get into it. Recently, I made a video about Wendy Williams and how she's not doing well. I brought up the fact that maybe Diddy is behind this, and some of you guys are wondering why Diddy would go after Wendy Williams. Well, Wendy has been warning us about Diddy for decades, and today I want to show you exactly what she knows and what she's been trying to tell us. During Wendy's media career, the queen of entertainment news and gossip, who never shied away from addressing celebrity rumors, tried to raise the alarm when it came to Diddy. But her ongoing beef and her public warnings only led to career setbacks. Keep in mind that Wendy and Diddy worked very closely together, but in an interesting way, because in 1993 he started Bad Boy Records, and in 1994 she was working in New York radio. So she was playing a lot of the music, commentating on a lot of the music, and they had an interesting, relationship, kind of like frenemies. Especially in 1998 when she spread rumors that Diddy may be gay, which we've heard plenty of times. And once that news got to him, he actually pulled some strings and got her fired from her job. She claims she received a photo of a man allegedly pulling Diddy's shorts down while he was on vacation in Cancun. Wendy actually was fired from her job before she could even address the photo on air.
Puff got one of the hottest DJs off of Hot 97 because she wanted to put up a picture of him getting his pants pulled down. You understand what I'm saying? Puff had power.
And he still does, which is why so many people are scared of him and scared to tell their stories.
Kirk Burrows, I did an interview with him some months ago, and he told a story about Wendy Williams. She got fired from Hot 97 because she had a picture of Puffy. So if you don't mind, give me the story from your point of view, and what was in the picture?
We were in Cancun. For whatever reason, dude was playing with Puff. He went behind him and grabbed his trunks and pulled them down. Some girls that was taking pictures. They took that picture and emailed it back to Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams said she had him in a compromising position and like he was gay, something like that. She was gonna put it out. Wendy had shown people that email. Puff told Hot 97 if they didn't get rid of her before he got back in New York, that they was not gonna get any music from any of his friends, any of the record labels executives that was cool with him. Everybody was gonna boycott their station. We was out in LA for about 3 days before we landed back in New York. Wendy Williams was in the radio station in Philly. She was fired.
Now, in 2013, Wendy did briefly speak about this situation. She said that there is a lot of homophobia in hip hop. So when you bring up like someone potentially being gay, then that's a bigger deal, I guess, in hip hop. But she said there was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such. And now everyone can kind of share their opinion.
There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such. And now it's all come full circle.
Honestly, kudos to Wendy. I hope she's doing well because she has always stayed true to her, her take. If you don't like it, you don't like it, but she's not going to back down and change things. And she stood up for herself against Diddy.
And yes, it's very effeminized, but be very clear. There were lots of homosexuals in hip hop back in the 80s too. That was, what's worse, hip hop wearing skirts or hip hop being closeted and having a plethora of kids to prove manhood that, and denial of something that you shouldn't have to deny, which is your sexuality.
She's definitely talking about Diddy there. I mean, for reference, he has 7 children. But things began to escalate because Diddy then sent a girl group on his label to confront Wendy Williams. She claimed that once upon a time, there was a music mogul who sent all his girl groups to beat her ass in front of the radio station. She said, I got off the air one day, then them total bitches, I guess that's the group name, were downstairs and everybody upstairs at the radio station was looking down, egging it on, waiting for something to go down. Wendy said her boyfriend at the time prevented anything further from happening.
I remember I got off the air one day and them total bitches were downstairs waiting and everybody upstairs at the radio station is looking down, egging it on, waiting for something to go down. I wasn't yet married. My knight in shining armor screeched up in his car just out of nowhere. I didn't even know what was about to happen. I'm standing in the door like, what? And I'm literally about to go through. Now, I'm not like, what, let's fight, because I'm not one of those type of broads. And plus, there was 3 of them. The little Chinese man that drove the van that they were coming at. There was no security or anything. It was just them 3 fighting broads. And me. And my coworkers that shot standing upstairs trying to look down to see it all jump off. They all knew. When I said goodnight to everybody, everybody's pressed up against the window. I didn't even walk or bother asking, what are you all looking for? Because, you know, when the clock strikes, it's time to go. It is time to go. I didn't get a chance to hit the sidewalk before I knew it, out of nowhere. And there's a whole bunch of rah-rah going on outside, and I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And I send Cower and Skell out on the sidewalk, and he comes back in and says, it's total outside. And they were about to set it on you.
That story sounds so crazy. It sounds like a movie, because who sends a girl group to go and beat up a radio host you don't like? I mean, that just shows how much power Diddy had on all these people around him. Wendy says, even though he put her through hell in her career, I will never forget and I do not hate him. So sounds like a little bit forgiving in a way. And I'm glad she doesn't forget and she continues to hound him, because in 2015, there was a moment on her show where she kind of, shares that she believes that Diddy is controlling, especially after Cassie has filed this lawsuit. Looking at this clip in hindsight, it's wild because Wendy knew.
So Cassie's in South Africa filming Honey 3. And she allegedly has been avoiding Puffy. And, my thing about when you date a mogul is that it's really difficult to avoid them, because if you use your head, you never know when they're going to pop up on the scene. Like, he's mogul, like he can hire a plane right now, zoom into South Africa, land on the roof of the hotel where she's staying, okay, pay people off at the front desk, give me the key and let me up in her room. Like, I'm already paranoid.
I think there's something to this clip, a little bit deeper, because she's saying, yeah, because he's rich, he could do this, he could do that, he could pay off the people and go into their hotel room. But there's a lot of rich people out there and they don't behave this way. This is something specific to Diddy's behavior. This person commented the way that Wendy was literally trying to tell us. And it is straight up facts, especially when we see that Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy. They ended up settling, but damn, those allegations in that lawsuit, including drugging, forcing her to use her body to please him, and much more. It's just, it's hard to digest, and it's hard to even see these warning signs and to think that Cassie was kind of ignored. But in 2017, Diddy stopped by the Wendy Williams show to publicly put their 2-decade feud to rest. They've had a lot of beef, and Wendy even admitted, I've pissed off a lot of people, including you, but this is a full circle moment, and it actually seems like Diddy was down to make up.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I must say it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
And I want to just tell you how proud I am of you, because I don't think you get enough credit for being the first one to really cover our culture, hip hop culture, and also hip hop celebrities shedding light on our culture and our people. And thank you very much.
So you have to admit, it's kind of a moment for Wendy, because she went from kind of being fired by this man to now having him on her show. But I don't think it discredits kind of the weird power dynamic, here. I think there is still an imbalance even with Wendy and Diddy, because Diddy has so many strings everywhere. And even though they are cool right now, it doesn't take away what he did to her in the past and how that's not okay.
I know I pissed a lot of people off, including you. Mm-hmm. But this is a full circle moment, everybody.
Yes.
Get into adult conversation.
Yeah.
This is full circle.
Yeah.
Diddy admitted that he was nervous to go on the show, but applauded Wendy and was very complimentary, probably because he wants to get on her good side. And part of me also wonders if he's like, doing this because he knows one day he will be exposed. Unfortunately, Wendy's not here to give us her take on the Diddy situation. But when she had him on, she did ask him about Cassie.
I am shocked that you and Cassie have gone this far, like the distance. What is it about her?
I mean, it's just like when a record comes on, the way she moves.
Yeah.
Like when I look at her, the way she smiles. The way I see her look at me sometimes when I wake up and she's already awake,
A lot of people had some interesting thoughts about this interview because of the allegations Cassie has raised. One person wrote, "This did not age well." Another person wrote, "This interview hit different in 2023. And then finally, this person wrote, "Who's watching this in 2023 catching the Easter eggs?" When Diddy and Cassie eventually broke up, Wendy addressed the breakup on air in 2018, saying that Cassie wasted her time with a man that was 17 years older than her. Diddy tried to reach out to Cassie through social media to get back together, but Wendy said, "I suggest you don't use social media to reach out." Wendy said, "I believe he probably treated her at some particular point like a possession," saying that Diddy treated Cassie like a possession. "If you really care, you reach out privately, not publicly."
Puffy wants Cassie back. Oh, it's been all over social media. Puffy posted a picture of Michael Jackson's song, "Lady in My Life," and wrote, "If anyone sees Cassie this weekend, please tell her to listen to this song 100 times. I suggest don't use social media though to reach out. I think this is a grand overture from Puffy. I don't believe he really wants her back. I believe he probably treated her at some particular point like a possession, like a possession. And if you really care, then you'd reach out privately, not publicly."
Love her or hate her, she seems to be right about almost everything. In 2017, Wendy went on to The Sway in the morning to talk about her history with Diddy. And here's what she had to say about what Diddy had put her through throughout her career.
But y'all had bad blood for a while.
Real bad.
Real bad blood.
The worst blood.
The worst blood. You almost wanted to run you out of New York at one point, right? Well, not run, like push you out of New York at one point. He had you ran out. You give him full credit for that? Okay, cool. He had you ran out of New York.
Wendy Williams is a tough cookie. Imagine having her run out of New York. But Wendy's publicist said that the former talk show host did not have any comment on the recent allegations against Diddy. He has multiple lawsuits filed against him, and you guys know we will be following that very closely. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Here's my email if you have any other video ideas for me. Let's go ahead and open this P.O. Box package item. It looks like it's from Delicate Living Etsy, which is in Illinois. Let's go ahead and check that out. Oh my gosh, this packaging is so pretty. I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Like, it's a small box. Okay. Oh my gosh, cute. Are these earrings? Oh my gosh, these are earrings. I don't have any earrings besides the ones I have on right now, but Delicate Living, they sent me stickers and earrings. I'm so excited. A lot of stickers. These are cute. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try these on tonight. I was just thinking about getting some hoops too. Hi Sloan, I love watching your videos. You put so much research and effort into them and it really shows. I have a small Etsy shop called Delicate Living and I have a few hand-picked items I think you'll love. Also for your viewers watching, please use code SLOAN10, SLOAN10 for 10% off at checkout. And then we've got the Instagram and the Etsy, which, ooh, can you guys see it? I will link it below. Cute though. I love the branding and the packaging. I mean, look at this. Like, I can't believe this is your brand. Like, this is just so, oh my gosh, influencer like 2014 makeup review. Let's go ahead and check this out. So we saw the two other earrings, which are like so cute. I was just thinking about buying some hoops. So like, definitely gonna try these out. And then let's go ahead and see what this box has in it. So, oh, wait, shut up. Oh my gosh, look at this ring. So cute. You can't really tell. Let me put it back in the box because I think you could tell how pretty it is. Oh my gosh, it's like a pretty little rainbow. It's like a rainbow ring. I'm gonna make this focus. Okay, I'm trying my best to get it to focus. Wow, it's so pretty. I have really big fingers, so every time I get a ring, I'm really disappointed because like this one fits my pinky. I'm like a size 10.5 or 11. I'm not entirely sure, but it's so cute. I definitely will like give it to a friend or maybe I'll rock a little pinky pride moment. But these earrings, I'm so excited for. I'm literally gonna be playing with them tonight because I've been trying to get new earrings, but I'm so indecisive. So thank you so much. I really appreciate this. I will list everything below and I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Bye guys.